Alrighty guys, what is going up? Welcome back to the best investing money management channel on YouTube. I am your host Carter, and in today's video we are going to be talking about Robinhood. Should you buy Robinhood stock on the IPO? So I hope you guys enjoy it, and overall I hope you guys get something of value out of this video. And if you do, hit that like button and subscribe. And let's jump into it, roll the intro, let's go. Now, I'm super excited that Robinhood is offering their IPO, but what is an IPO? Well, an IPO is an internal public offering. So what this means is the public is now able to invest in Robinhood, the company. Now, it's super weird saying that because a lot of people use Robinhood to invest. So it's gonna be awesome to be able to use Robinhood to buy Robinhood stock. I think that's awesome. And honestly, I think Robinhood is probably one of the better options out there for a growth stock, but we'll get into that here shortly. Now, for those of you that don't even know what Robinhood is an online stockbroker that allows you to buy and sell stocks and cryptocurrency without any commission. Now, at the time, that was groundbreaking. They were one of the first brokers out there that allowed you to buy and sell stock with zero commission. Now it's super common. We have TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, a lot of other brokers that don't charge commission anymore because Robinhood was literally taking their customers from them because of that $0 commission. Now, Robinhood definitely has a lot more of a younger audience on their platform just because of how easy they make it, to be able to hop in that driver's seat and start buying and selling stock. I think that's fantastic for the younger people. Now, it is a little risky because some young people obviously don't know a lot more about investing, so that's just something that's just gonna have to come up with time and experience in the market. Now, the very first thing you guys must know about Robinhood's IPO is it's going to be trading under ticker symbol HOOD, H-O-O-D. Now, this is going to be underneath the NASDAQ, and the NASDAQ does have a lot more tech stocks, so I think it's super cool. And honestly, one thing that I'm super excited about is I wonder what ETFs and larger hedge funds are going to pick up this stock. I think we'll see a lot of bigger growth ETFs actually pick up some shares of this. I'm super excited. Now, the IPO date is going to be a week from tomorrow, so it's going to be the 29th of July. This is going to be when they're going to be having their IPO, so you guys can buy and sell Robinhood stock. I'm super excited. So it's rated to be around $40 per share. I honestly think we'll probably see some sort of squeeze the first day where this thing hits up, as high as, probably $50 or even $55 a share. We've seen it a ton across the board where we had, IPO dates like, so companies like Neo or Airbnb, companies that when they announced their IPO, they had a huge amount of buying pressure, causing it to spike up over 10% in value. And then within the next week or so, it sold off back down to about a fair value level. I think we'll probably see a very similar thing with Robinhood, probably a lot of volume right out of the gate, a lot of buying, a lot of selling, and overall a lot of volatility. So be a little cautious if you're new or unexperienced investor or a trader. So one other thing you guys should know about Robinhood, the company, is they did get sued for $70 million because of privacy issues. I think that if you're going to be an investor in Robinhood, you must know everything about it. So the biggest thing, you guys do your own research, right? Because when you buy and sell stock, you should know everything about the company or everything possible about the company you guys are buying, because you're using your own money to buy part of a company. You want to make sure it fits your personality, yourself, your fundamentals, your criteria, all of that. You want to make sure that. So one thing to be cautious of is Robinhood has been in the news for privacy issues and where their platform has crashed a couple of times, causing a lot of customers to get really upset. So another thing, they hope to raise around $2.3 billion. I think they'll probably do that just because of how sought after this IPO is. I'm super excited, and I think that that amount of money honestly will come very, very quick for Robinhood. Not to mention the year-to-date revenue is up well over 129% and growing. So I think that with the overall growth that we've seen from the revenue, I'm honestly kind of excited to see how much long-term debt they have and honestly get into the fundamentals of this company, because lately they've only been able to release a little bit of information like revenue, some cash, a little bit of debt, but I want to get and look at all of their balance sheets and all of that. I'm super excited about that. And with that $40 per share, it's going to have a market cap well over 35 billion and probably hit as high as probably 40 or even 50 billion dollars. I think we'll probably see that growth within the next couple of years just because of how fast this company is growing in general. Now they're releasing around 55 million shares, so that's going to be the float of Robinhood is 55 million shares. So imagine if you guys see, a huge spike of 15 or 20 million shares traded in a single day. That's going to bring a lot of volatility for Robinhood and overall just a lot of risk, and you have to understand that about Robinhood. Not to mention they do have a lot of competitors. If you guys want to buy and sell stock, there's more than just Robinhood. There's TD Ameritrade, M1 Finance, Charles Schwab, Webull. So Robinhood isn't the only option out there. So you have to understand that this is a strong company, a strong growth stock, but there's a lot of competitors out there. So my overall mindset of Robinhood is honestly very simple. Will I invest on the IPO day? Probably. Realistically, I'll probably pick up about $1,000 to $2,000 worth of shares, something small, and just hold it and just see what happens with it. I definitely think that this stock could rally and hit $60 or $70 within the year, but also I think it could probably hit $20 or even $15. So you have to have that growth mindset where you're always looking a couple years out, because I think that if you're a long-term investor, you can't let these volatilities, of the stock kill you, or you'll get burnt out in the long run. So that's pretty much what I think is going on with Robinhood. And honestly, make that decision. Should you buy Robinhood? Ask yourself that question and understand everything in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and overall I hope you guys got something. We will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe out there. Take care.